Over the past 6 months, we have been putting an average every week of 100 hours into Baking Bad. And as you can imagine, we have so much progress to show you.
If you want to try it out for yourself, stay tuned to the end of the video for information on playtest.
Baking Bad is an open-world, chaotic quota game in which you and your friends are constantly trying to not die from like the 100 different things that can kill you. Right when you start the game, you and your friends are already in immediate danger from cancer. Cancer slowly encroaches on all of your health, and as time goes on, it just takes a few days for it to overtake your entire health bar, and obviously after that point, you pass away.
So if you want to stay alive, you and your team are going to need to save up enough money for medical treatments.
And obviously, those are going to be extremely expensive. And the most lucrative thing to do in Baking Bad is to sell a legal baked product. Cooking is at the core of Baking Bad. The cooking system has 3 main parts. First, gathering ingredients, then actually cooking those ingredients, and finally, selling the product that you create. After finding ingredients, you can combine any 2 ingredients within the first cooking station, which is the mixer. The mixer takes any 2 ingredients and pops out a dough after completing a short minigame. Taking that dough, and you take it to the next cooking station, which is the cooker.
Then simply let the dough sit in the cooker and pull it out at the appropriate time, and you will have made a unique baked treat.
You then take it to the last cooking station, which is the slicer. The slicer takes the actual item that you've made, cuts it up into a maximum of 3 slices currently, and puts them all into bags for easy distribution. While this cooking pipeline is pretty straightforward and can be done by one person, it's much easier and goes by much faster with the whole team, especially if you're coordinated.
While the cooking process is the same for every baked item in the game, there is a completely different and unique baked item for every single ingredient combination in the game. No repeats at all. Why is that important? Well, let's talk about actually turning your fresh bread into fresh bread. Towns are the last major part of the Baking Bad gameplay loop. Since we're trying to sell our bread, let's talk about the junkies that occupy the town first. Junkies are just like your average civilians, only they are willing to buy your illegal bread product. Junkies can be found throughout the town, but you'll have most luck looking for them in alleyways or dark corners. Some junkies will buy whatever you have, while other junkies might be more picky on the type of bread. Now, this would all be well and easy if it weren't for the cops. Cops are there to make sure no illegal bread sale is going down in the city, and you are suspect number 1. As soon as you enter the town, the police start investigating, and you only have a limited amount of time in that town before the police find you, as indicated by the cop bar. If it fills up to the top, or the police see you, they will engage in a pursuit. The police have no mercy, so they will continue to swarm you until you leave town and fight them off your trail. Basic cops won't be the only threat in towns. You may also encounter a variety of other threats. Just remember, whenever you're in a town, don't get caught, and most importantly, don't be stupid.
What do you do for a living? I bust it down, yo. Bust it down now. Bust it down, bust it down, bust it down.
We just went over a lot of systems and locations, and getting to all these different locations and cooking all this bread would be impossible if it were not for the cornerstone of Baking Bad, the RV.
Baking Bad takes place in a very dense and fairly large open world, and the RV is your way to navigate it. The RV is a highly chaotic, dynamic, physics-based vehicle.
Using the RV is definitely intended to be a group effort for better and for worse. While any one player can drive, having someone on the roof and someone to look at the map is definitely going to make it easier to navigate around. You can freely move around the RV and interact with everything while somebody is driving it. There is so much to talk about when it comes to the RV. I mean, it is by far the most complicated and most time-consuming feature to develop. We put a lot of effort in it, and we can't wait to see the pure chaos you guys use it for.
Now, as fun as all these systems are, the game wouldn't be much of a video game were it not for the art direction. The Baking Bad art style took quite a while to get just right. It feels like nowadays that Basically, every game falls into one of two art categories. Either it's hyper realistic, which is getting very boring, or it's like that mobile game aesthetic. In contrast, Baking Bad is built to match this hyper stylized comic art style we found in a lot of community driven concept art. This style also has functional benefits as well. It makes it slightly easier to identify objects and characters, making the background fade into the background and really bring out the relevant content and information. On another note, this art style is extremely time-consuming to accomplish. It requires each object to have custom line work and completely hand-painted textures on every object in the game. Yet despite that, we really think it's going to pay off and make the game feel a lot more unique than what's currently out there. Baking Bad has come quite a ways away from when we first announced it 6 months ago, and there's still a bit of development ahead of us. With that said, let's talk timelines.
We are getting extremely close to opening the game up to closed playtesters. We are really focusing on making sure all the features work, we are ironing out any bugs, and we are building out more of the map. We have also spent a lot of time optimizing the game for a variety of machines. If you would love to test out the game when we start a closed playtest, all you need to do is wishlist the game on Steam and join our Discord. We know we have been a bit silent over the last few months, but we have just been so busy with the game's development. Going forward, we are going to start being a lot more vocal and open as we enter our marketing cycle.
We hope you like what you've seen here, and we're really excited to show you more coming up very soon. The biggest way to support us is really just wishlisting the game on Steam. It's completely free, and it really helps us and Steam know what the interest is in the game. We're so excited to share more with you guys very soon. We hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here, but until then, see you guys.